Hi everybody, welcome back. I have another Gaia Speaks reading, and this one um, is a very special one, and I'm going to try to go through it really fast because I want to try to make it as short as possible, because I want to post it to someone very special. So I'm using a very special deck, the Motherpeace Round Tarot. And this is a reading for Greta. And so my question to Gaia was, what message do you have for Greta? And because I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible, because my intention is to post it to her Twitter as well as to my channel. So I did the reading ahead of time and wrote down notes on the positions and their meanings and what we got, and it's really awesome. So I'm going to jump right in. Okay, so in this particular spread, this represents you in this case being Greta, and this is the Eight of Cups, which is all about, so it's Greta, where you are now. And Eight of Cups is about, going deep inside and gathering up yourself. Really getting clear on who you are, where you are, in the here and now. Then the second card talks about the atmosphere, the events or actions that have set the stage. And we got the Emperor, which represents dominion, dictatorship, big control. So Greta is, she's coming up against the big bad here. She's coming up against the man, to use lingo of my generation. The third position is about what is being learned here. What is she learning in these actions? And in this card, pentacles are called discs, and it is the Three of Discs, which is all about group projects, finding your life purpose, organizing. And I would say that seems to be pretty spot on to me. Fourth position is the root of the situation. What you are standing on can also represent the subconscious. And here we've got Five of Cups, which is all about processing the past emotions to be able to move on. So it's been very obvious to everyone that Greta is deeply passionate about what she is doing. Okay, the fifth position card is about the recent past. And here we've got Seven of Swords. And this is all about strategy. And so we see here, we see the fox, and we see the hens inside. And the fox, he's plotting a strategy on how to get in there, right? And, that's exactly what Greta has done, is she has had to be very strategic. It's more of a reversal, though. It's more like there's a den of foxes and she's the chicken. To, what's happening here. The sixth position is sky. It's personality, head spirit connection, how you behave in the world. And so the Hierophant is who we've got. And usually the Hierophant is representative of, you know, the priests or the Pope, and the way they bow to power, to authority. And she's not doing that. With the round cards, it's, you know, there really aren't reversals in it, but my feeling on it is that really the Hierophant should be reversed. Because that's what she has had to do coming into the world is, you know, she is taking on basically the Illuminati, you know, more or less. Okay. Card number 7 is the near future. And in the near future, for Greta, Gaia says 9 of Cups. And anybody familiar with Tarot knows what a wonderful card the 9 of Cups is. So this is all about wishes being made and received. The 8th card is all about self-concept. So Greta's self-concept, according to Gaia, Gaia sees Greta's self-concept as the 8 of Discs, which means she is on the path. She is on the right path. She is adept. She is multi-skilled, and you see there's all different kinds of things going on here. And cooperation, a lot of cooperation. She is a highly, highly skilled young lady. She is very smart, very adept, and she has brought coordination and cooperation globally. Globally, in 1 year's time, she went from, you know, basically one lone protester, one lone striker, to now hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. The 9th position card is Hopes and Fears. And we have the 2 of Discs. Which represents here, you know, the ability to handle complexity. Spinning many plates, and I think, again, that completely describes Greta and what she is doing for the world, our climate, our species. Position 10 refers to, is the house, which means, you know, an individual or a group whose energy you are drawing to yourself. And in the house position, we have the Sun of Discs, which is a court card. So in this particular deck, instead of page and knight, it's daughter and son. So this would be the same thing as the Knight of Pentacles. But here it is the Sun of Discs, and it represents focus and determination. And I would have to, again, agree that Greta very much has both of those things. And then the 11th position is the outcome. So if Greta stays on this path, the likely outcome, the Magician. So the Magician is swift, organized, creating through a fiery will. So the magician has a lot in common with the sun card. It's the more masculine aspect, but of the same energies, a very fiery spirit. So my take on this is that Gaia's got your back, Greta. Gaia's got your back. And I think that Greta will prevail. And then I want to do just draw one message from my Enchanted Blossoms deck. This is the one where it's basically a flower oracle, but the drawings in here are they're flowers with a butterfly, and each butterfly is drawn as a dragon. And it's a beautiful, beautiful deck by Carla Morrow, and she put a great deal of love into this deck. So, from the Enchanted Blossoms, what message do you have for our Greta? Oh boy. And we got Serenity. I just want to hold this up here a little bit, because this is something that Greta deserves. We certainly, all of us, need it very, very much. Serenity. And then I'm going to flip to the book here and just read the larger message. Okay. And what we have pictured here is lavender flowers. And the butterfly is the right. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this beautiful butterfly, but it's very beautiful and very artistically made into a dragon. Okay, so Greta darling, here is your message from the flowers. Lavender is an ancient and widespread plant used as a culinary herb, ornamental flower, and medicinal oil. Native to Eastern Europe and thriving across North Africa and into Eastern Asia, lavender is related to the mint family and boasts both annuals and perennials. Lavender oil brings on a state of calm and relaxation that was recognized during the Roman era and is used for the same purpose today. It was considered sacred in early human history and is one of the holy herbs mentioned in biblical text, in the Song of Solomon. Usually applied before sleep or utilized in a calming bath, I can think of no plant that embodies pure serenity like lavender. It can be difficult to stay calm and relaxed during the daily runaround of a stress-riddled life. This card is coaxing you to take a step back and make some quiet time in your day. You are also reminded to approach all situations with a calm and level head. There is no reason to make more stress for yourself, so take a deep breath and relax. While you may not find total inner peace, using a 5-minute mindfulness exercise to clear your headspace will help you approach a situation with a ready and open mind. Make sure that you relax into a calm, peaceful state of being in the evenings so that you may get a good night's rest. And then one question to ponder from the author. How can I approach my day with calmness and serenity? Well, I think Greta's got pretty good tools. I've seen her speak a number of times about, what she does to keep herself strongly centered. Um, and, part of the challenge with Asperger's is, the overwhelm of so many people. So if you don't use it already, Greta, I would say get some lavender essential oils, or some lavender aromatherapy oils. You can have a little tiny vial, keep in your pocket, and when the media and the crowds and the naysayers get to be too much, when anytime you have to bring up your bubble, pull that lavender out of your pocket. And then one other message, and this is from me. And Greta, I know that your main mission here is to get everybody to listen to the science, and you are absolutely right. But I would suggest that you also reach out to the mystics like myself. There's a lot of power in meditation, and mystics organized to meditate in places where you are traveling and trying to get people to wake up. If you could have meditation vigils going on ahead of time, during and after, it will ease transition. There's lots and lots and lots of research that has been done where, like 200 monks have come into major U.S. cities and meditated for peace, and during that time, crime rates plummeted. So meditation is a tool that works. And also to any other mystics out there watching, we should all be meditating for Greta's peace, for Greta's success, but most importantly, for Greta's serenity. She's taken on way more responsibility than she should have to. So from myself and from Mother Gaia, thank you, Greta.